Hello, I'm Lesley Logan, and today we're going to do star here on the reformer. I should say we're going to attempt star here on the reformer. I'm going to be really honest, this is not one of my strongest exercises, but hey, we're going to do it together. So you can do this geared out or geared in. It really depends on your body and what you feel most comfortable. For me, geared out doesn't feel as supportive as geared in. I do need all the spring I can get. It is a leg, hip, body exercise, not this arm. This arm is not doing this. This arm is here and the body is moving away from it. Got it? So you're not going to push out with your arm. You're going to reach down with your arm and push your body out. And if you remember the time with the iPhone texting, you all remember this, where you could do that emphasis, like was gentle, and then you put a text and would go small, big, right? Small, big, that kind of a thing. I know it's a very weird idea, but that's what I think about when I'm doing star. I think reach out, or like a jellyfish, reach out and come in. That's gonna be really helpful. There are some variations. I will talk you through them. I am not the most amazing person at them, but I hope that gives you permission to do what you can and do what's possible, because that's what I'm about at onlinepilatesclasses.com. So if you are here from the onlinepilatesclasses.com flashcard deck, you'll see that their variations are written out in there. You can just hold. That could be you for a long time. You can practice the variations with your arm against the wall and you can do the whole thing. That's what I often give people when they're taking class with me. If you've never done star before, if you feel unsteady, if you've got shoulder stuff, you put your hand on a wall, you do everything we do as a side plank on the wall. I promise you, it's freaking hard on those hips. Don't worry, you're not gonna feel like it's easy. All right, so 2 springs on. Geared out or in, you decide. Your hand is towards the center of the foot bar. You really don't want it to be too far back or too far forward, so everyone's got a slightly different spot. And then this bottom foot comes here. This is the crazy part. It cannot be on its side. It also can't be flat. It has to cup the shoulder block, okay? And then without moving the carriage out, you come on here. So for me, this feels pretty good. I wish I was more in my seat, but this is where we're at today. You can just go out and in without lifting anything. So you could just actually be here, leg down, arm down. If you want more, you can go arm and leg up, okay? And you come back in. Notice how my carriage didn't come in there as my arm and leg came down. That's a sign that I am relying too much on my arm to bring me in. So that's okay. It's information for me too. So I'm gonna get back up, I'm gonna try again, and then we're gonna do arm and leg forward. So standing in my glute, getting myself situated. This already feels better. You can do arm and leg forward, then arm forward, leg back. Again, you can go arm and leg forward, arm forward, leg back, and then there is the big circle. So the big circle is you reach the arm and leg forward, you look back and you land and you come down. And you try to do all of that with carriage being as still as possible. Not so easy for me. And then you would do obviously the other side. So again, you can just hold, you can do arm and leg up, and that exclamation point, exclaim and come in, and exclaim and come in. And then you can do arm forward, leg back. So our arm and leg forward, and then arm forward, leg back. So it's that same stuff from your control push-ups. When the leg goes back, it's coming from that swimming exercise. It's not opening the hip. And then when you do the circle, look, you don't have to be a dancer. You can just go front, up, whatever circle you can, but I'm looking here so I can see the floor so my foot can land. And then you can stretch over it if you want. You don't have to. It just depends on you. Don't worry about being super graceful. Worry about being strong, connected, and doing what's possible in your body. And again, you can do all of it at a wall, or if you have access to a ladder barrel, with your hand on a ladder barrel, you can go lower, lower, lower. You can even do it with your hand on the frame or on the Cadillac. Practice it before you boot on a moving apparatus. Do the whole thing with a stable apparatus. So arm stable on something. Wall would be easier, Cadillac would be harder, floor would be even harder. Got it? And then you try it on here. Let me know how it goes, or join me at onlinepilatesclasses.com where we do life better.